Hey, Mr. Flynn, how you doing?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I'm be a student physical therapist for
Hi,
today.
David.
Hey, have you ever done physical therapy before?
Not that I can remember.
No, sir. Well, if this is your first time in physical therapy, I want to kind of explain to you what it's going to be about. What it is you've been having this pain, there's something wrong with you, going on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to evaluate that or kind of just assess how it's how it is, and then I'm going to take that. I'm going to form what's called a diagnosis, kind of like what I think it could be, and I'm going to give you some exercises and things I think are next steps.
Okay.
What could be what could help you with that.
That'll be great.
The treatment session is going to take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes throughout that time, so might want to plan ahead to be here just for around 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I want to make sure at any time you feel kind of lost, stop me, ask me a question, and I'll be more than happy to explain to you what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you mind actually first? I'm just gonna go ahead and lower the table, lower your feet all on the ground.
Sounds good. I'm a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, you are pretty tall. You know,
this table sounds terrible.
Yeah, we just gotta get some oil on it.
Yeah.
These tables we've had them for a while, but
oh man, so as old as I am.
Yeah, I assure you they work pretty good. They're just fine.
I'm sure.
Mr. Flooney, do you mind confirming your age for me?
I am 56 years old.
56 years young.
I'm a real old man.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
You're still pretty young.
Getting old.
All right, Mr. Flooney. So first, I just want to start about talking about what you do for a living.
Okay.
Want to tell me about that?
Yeah. So I'm a cybersecurity contractor. So I sit at a workstation all day, every day, like about 6 to 9 hours a day. It's just a lot of sitting. Generally do that about 5 days a week.
5 days a week?
Yeah. Then I'm normally off on like the weekends, so it's just like a standard 5-day.
Yeah. Okay. I know you said cybersecurity. It's a lot of sitting.
Whole lot of sitting. I don't get up much. It's very sedentary. Your job looks a lot more fun than what mine is.
And then with that job, is that like kind of are you in an office? Are you in your own office?
Yeah, it's more like a cubicle type thing.
Okay.
So I've got my workstation that I'm at. Really just kind of a little box that I'm working in.
Yeah.
Kind of lame, but it brings in the money.
Hey, do you know here in San Antonio the cybersecurity program at UTSA?
Yeah, I heard they had a good one.
They have the number one cybersecurity program in the nation.
Wow, back in my day, colleges didn't even exist. It seems like.
Yeah.
So old.
They've definitely been building a lot more universities.
It's a good school. It's a good school.
Good. Mm-hmm. It's growing.
Yeah.
So you said you're at a desk. So is your desk like adjustable at all, or is it just is it one of those stationary type of style desk?
I think I could adjust some things about it. The desk itself, I can't really, but like I could maybe move like the chair like up and down.
Okay.
Like maybe put like stuff underneath the computer or whatever. Like so I can make some changes, but it's kind of like the built-in kind of desk type thing. I can't really alter the height of the desk.
Okay. And do you mind if I ask, how has your pain affected your work?
It's made it a little more difficult. Like sitting at my workstation for a while, like maybe like more than 2 hours or so, like that makes it kind of painful. Like looking up, if I like sit back and look up, there's a ton of time to count ceiling tiles at this job. I mean, I'm there for 9 hours a day, so like if I were to look up, it kind of hurts my neck as well. But yeah, if I'm there for more than 2 hours, it causes some pain.
Okay. But you're still able to work.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult than what it used to be.
Okay, but are you still doing the full work weeks?
Yeah, I'm still working. It's just a little more difficult.
A little more difficult, a little more challenging. Okay.
Yeah.
And so outside of work, do you have any hobbies or exercising things you do?
Not so much exercise. I mean, I guess if you count pool exercise,
hey, that's exercise, right?
You know that exercise, then I mean, I'll consider that my workout. But yeah, I'll play pool like 2 times a week. At a bar with my friends for fun. So I mean, I guess I'm at a bar, so it's really exercise if I'm drinking while I'm playing pool.
Yeah.
But I haven't really been able to do that since this pain started. Just like I have problems like looking up, like at the ceiling tile. Mm-hmm. It's like a similar emotion, like looking down at the pool cue, like having to look up. Mm-hmm. That's causing me some pain as well.
Okay. Is there anything else that you do besides playing pool?
Yeah. So I've got the grandkids in the area. Lots of fun. We'll fly. Like the remote control airplanes, almost like the drones, but not the expensive things. I mean, I don't make that much money.
You got the one with the camera on it?
No, I don't make that much money. Don't make that much. I sit at a workstation all day. I can't afford those camera planes. But we'll fly those with my grandkids on the weekends, and I haven't been able to do that for a similar reason, like looking up at the airplanes. Unless I'm flying the airplanes like at eye level, which is dangerous for everybody in the park.
Yes, sir.
Can't really do it.
Okay. Are you still able to do that?
No, I've stopped. since the pain's come on, which kind of stings. I miss hanging out with my grandkids in that way.
Yeah. How many grandkids do you have?
3.
3?
Yeah.
That's a good number.
It's a good number. It's a good number. I enjoy it. There's not too many where I can't remember their names with my old age, and I'm sure dementia set in, but there's enough to have some fun with.
So I have a question: is it true what they say you love your grandkids more than you love your own children?
It's better because you don't have to discipline them.
Yeah.
You spoil the crap out of them, then you send them home, and then their parents have to deal with it. It's
that's
great.
exactly how my
It's
parents
great.
are.
I mean, I'm doing the damage they did to me as children to them.
Mr. Filoni, what's your home like?
Just a one-story home. Like I haven't really had like any issues like getting into and out of the house or doing anything around the house with the pain that I've had. Mainly just like the work and the pool and playing with my grandkids. There's not really anything like super bad. One-story house, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom kind of thing. So.
Do you live with anyone else?
My wife. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is she pretty independent, or does she like?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing great. Way healthier than I am.
Yeah, so she's probably able to help you out around the house too.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of want to get into a little bit more about your pain. Can you tell me more about your pain, like where it's at?
Yeah, so it's back here, like back behind my neck, back in this spot back here.
Okay.
Kind of central, a little more to the right, I guess.
More to the right.
A little more to the right over there. But like just back here in this region there. And then also like from time to time will go down into my back, back into here, and that's not as often, but it still happens down there as well.
Okay. Do you notice that you feel like those pains like relate to each other, or
yeah? So like for example, like at work, like after about 2 hours, like the pain back here on my neck comes on. Mm-hmm. But if I just like kind of push through, which I mean I gotta push through it, make the money. It'll go back down to my back.
Okay.
That back pain that I have.
So I kind of want to talk about talk about the pain in your neck first, and then we'll talk about the pain in your back right after that. So with the pain in your neck, can you describe like the type of pain it is?
So dull and achy. Okay. Dull and achy.
Okay.
Good words for it. It's always there. That one, like, it'll get worse and like get better, but it's never like all the way gone.
Okay. And then with that pain, is it solely like in the top of your neck? Do you ever experience it like anywhere else?
No, it's just like right there on that neck, not on my head at all.
Okay, and so if you had to, there's a pain scale we use.
Okay.
0 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt. Like
okay.
I'm going to take you to the hospital right now.
Yeah.
How would you rate your pain right now? How would you rate your pain right now from 0 to
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then at the worst it's been since you had this condition.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. And then the best you felt.
2 out of 10.
So you're kind of feeling like you're.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best I felt to the best I normally feel. So I actually count to being old as dirt. So.
Yeah, no, you're a pretty funny guy so far. I can pick that up.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I've adapted those dad jokes and the granddad jokes.
And so now moving on to the pain in your back. Where exactly can you explain it? So you feel it on both sides of your back, or can you show me where it's at?
Like where my shoulder blades are,
yes,
where they come together.
Okay.
It's like right there.
Okay. And can you describe that pain to me?
That's like just like a soreness, like a muscle soreness.
More of a muscle kind of thing.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. It's like I don't really do anything to cause it. It's just soreness.
Okay.
That one's not always there. Like I said, it normally comes on like as like the neck pain gets worse is what I've noticed. But it's not always there.
Okay. So I gave you that same scale. Like 0 being no pain at all, 10 being we're going to the hospital.
Yeah.
How would you rate that right now?
Right now, like a 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. And then at its worst?
4 out of 10.
4? And then at its best?
1 out of 10. So I guess it kind of is a little bit there.
Yeah,
but it's not enough to like make me notice it sometimes.
Okay. The next thing, do you ever experience pain like anywhere else in your body? I kind of like made a chart here.
Yeah.
To where I've checked off everything that I think is good, and then I've seen. Do you have pain anywhere else in this body? Do you have pain right here at all?
No, not at all in my chest.
Right here. What about right here?
Nope. Stomach's good.
And your legs?
Legs are good. Stomach really hurts if my wife looks something weird.
And then your knees. I won't tell her.
Okay, yeah, don't tell her.
And your knees?
No, my knees are good.
What about your toes, your legs at all?
I'm good down there.
Your hands at all?
Hands are okay.
And your bottom side?
Good there.
Back of the legs?
Good.
Back of the feet?
I'm good.
Hands, and then the head, your head.
Nah, head's fine.
Okay. All right, thank you. Do you ever experience any numbness or tingling?
No numbness or tingling or anything like that.
Okay. You ever experience any like nausea?
No.
No. You ever feel like you kind of lose like sight of where you are, or any confusion?
No.
Okay. All right. So the next thing I kind of want to like just make sure. I think you've said it, but I want to reiterate it and make sure I got the right thing. You said your pain in your neck, as it gets worse, the pain in your back comes on.
Yes.
And it comes on first. Okay.
Yes.
More. Okay. Good. So I kind of want to ask, what are some things that increase your pain in your neck?
So looking like straight up in the air, like with the planes or anything like that, or like at work or at the cue ball. Sitting at my workstation for like a long period of time, like the 2 hours makes it worse. Yeah, like looking down like the pool cue also makes it worse as well.
Okay. And then with that, so looking up, you said increases your pain.
Mm-hmm.
On that scale we went through, can you tell me where you would rate your pain when you're looking up?
That's whenever it'll get like its worst.
So
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
That's whenever it'll get to its worst.
Okay, and then with that, how long does it typically take to come on?
It'll come on like fairly quickly, but it'll go away pretty quickly as well.
Yeah. Okay. Could you like attach times to that at all? Like, could you give me like times?
I can't really.
No?
I could start thinking about it though. Next time I'm in here, I could probably tell you.
Okay. And so the same thing with sitting at the workstation. How bad does that get when you're sitting with your pain?
It'll gradually increase up from like that baseline 2 that it always is up to that 6.
Okay.
It'll take like that full 2 hours to get that bad.
And then how long does it take for that to come on?
How long does it take for it to come on?
Your symptoms, the pain you feel in your neck.
Like the 2 hours. It takes like those 2 hours. It'll just gradually get worse though.
Okay, and then how long does it take for it to go away?
I really haven't thought about it a ton, but again, that's another thing I'll start like timing for you for next time.
Okay, and then you said shooting a cue to shoot ball.
Yeah.
Looking at the cue to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
How bad does that get your pain?
It'll get up to like the 4 or so, just because it's like a real quick motion.
Okay.
I'll pop back out of it pretty quick.
And then how long does it take for that to come on?
Like that one's more like immediate.
Immediate.
That's what I kind of noticed. And then it'll go away pretty quick too. As soon as I'm back, like in like a normal looking forward position.
Okay. Good. And then kind of want to. Is there anything else that increases your pain in your neck?
No, not my neck.
Okay. So now I want to move on to your back.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, is there anything you notice that kind of increases your symptoms?
That one's mainly just the workstation. So like after 2 hours, my neck pain comes on. But if I was to go for like 4 hours, then my back pain.
So like 4 hours for it to come on.
4 hours.
And how bad is that pain get?
That's whenever it gets like up to the 4.
The 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how long have you noticed? Do you notice the time that it takes for?
No, again, I haven't really thought about it. I could definitely start looking for that though.
For sure. If you notice it, just feel free to let me know.
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know like once I can put like a good time.
Okay. So I want to ask, what kind of things do you do to ease your pain?
Stretching my head, like stretching it out, makes it feel pretty good. I'll do that occasionally, and then just like laying down in bed or like on the couch or something like that. On the couch, I can't really like have my head flex forward or like tone forward like that. But if I was to lay on the couch flat,
okay.
As well. So
you said stretching your head.
Yeah.
Which pain does that usually tend to ease?
That helps like the neck pain.
Neck pain. And then what is it? Do you know like how would you rate your pain after you've come down?
It'll get back down to like it's 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll generally like do that for like 4 minutes, and it'll help.
4 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And then for the laying down, which pain do you notice that?
That'll work for both of them.
For both of them?
Yeah. If I'm having either one, that'll help for both. I just can't really. There's not enough room for my 6'4" self to lay down at work, so I kind of have to suffer through it like at home.
They don't have a bed for you?
No, they don't. They need to. That'd be a good thing to complain about.
Naps at work.
That'd be awesome.
They got to implement that.
They do. That, like whenever I get home, though, like at the end of the day, I'll generally do that just to kind of get rid of my neck and back pain. And I'll like after about 10 minutes, I feel a little bit better.
10 minutes, you feel better. And how would you rate that pain when you get down after you lay down?
It'll drop that like the back pain down to a 1 if that's what the problem is, or if it's the neck pain, it'll get back down to its 2.
Okay. So it kind of seems like, and I think you've noticed it too, that most of your pain, like your back pain, it's coming on with your neck pain.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of want to talk about how your neck is throughout the day and how your back is throughout the day. So how does your neck feel in the morning?
In the morning, that's whenever it's kind of its worst. I'll wake up and I'll just feel kind of like stiff, sore, and everything, achy.
And then throughout the day, how's your neck feeling?
It's worse at work. If I'm off from work, like it's like 1 to 2 days that I'm off, and I cannot be like in that T position, it'll be okay throughout the day.
Okay.
But if I'm at work, it's worse.
Okay. And then at night, how's your neck feeling at night?
I'm just stiff and sore.
Yeah.
When I'm getting ready to bed, it's stiff and sore.
What about throughout the night?
No, I don't really notice it throughout the night. I'm able to go to sleep like pretty quickly, and I don't really wake up from it.
Okay. And with these, like in the morning, how's your back?
My back's I'll generally wake up, my back will be okay, like I said, baseline one, and it'll just get worse throughout the day.
Okay. And you said throughout the day your back gets worse?
Mm-hmm.
And then at night, how's your back feeling?
Same thing, just kind of stiff and sore at the end of the day.
Okay. Cool. And then so the next thing I'm going to do, first I want to thank you for filling out that form before you came in with your family history and your history. It's going to help you and I out a lot.
Sounds good.
So I see that you've been diagnosed with hypertension.
I do. My doctor's got me on some medication for that, though. I can't remember the exact name of it at this time. It's one of those weird medical names, like everything is.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. He's managing it pretty well.
Okay. If you could, when you get the chance, talk to your doctor and if you could get the name of that medication for you, and
sure.
then bring it to the clinic with you next time you come in.
I can do that.
Thank you. But your doctor, you said you were managing.
Yeah. Actually, I think about it, it's Lasix.
Lasix? Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I have it on my list right here. Yeah.
Lasix.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's for the blood pressure. Don't know what else I'll be taking it for.
Yeah, if you want, for sure, before you leave, I can look that up and we can just confirm that's what that's for. It seems like you already had that well managed. During the next part of your exam, I'm gonna do some testing on you and some looking at how you're moving.
Okay.
Before we get going with that, if you don't mind, I'd like to test your blood pressure.
Yeah,
just to make sure it's okay
that
before we get started. But continuing on with this, I read here it's you previously you were overweight, but you've been working on.
Yeah, but just I've changed a few things in my diet. Mainly, also I'm not playing pool at the bar anymore, but I'm not drinking anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really the only thing I've changed. I've lost a lot of weight with it, so why change something that's working? I don't think I'm gonna change anything else. I'm losing weight doing that, so I figure I'll just continue. So, is
there a reason in specific you're losing weight?
I just want to be able to move a little better with my grandkids.
Okay.
I feel like I know that I'm overweight, but mainly now that I've got the grandkids, I really want to be able to live and live a good quality of life and just spend a lot of good time with them.
Okay. I have some pretty good resources over things dealing with weight and different exercise regimens. And I know a few people. So if ever you need any information or resources, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to offer you those resources.
Yeah, that's good. I think I'm just gonna stick with the not drinking thing right now.
Okay.
It's working pretty well. So as of now, I don't know if I have to change anything else. But.
Yeah, my grandma said, if it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yep.
I told her if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but she corrected me until if it ain't broke, don't break it, right?
I've heard both of them.
Okay, it shows here that you had a previous fracture of your collarbone.
My collarbone. Whatever this is called up in here.
Yeah. So they call it, that bone right there, it's called collarbone. How'd you fracture that?
So I fell out of a tree while hunting 4 years ago.
Okay.
I saw a real nice deer. It was just on the other side of the tree branch, and as you can see, I'm overweight. I leaned a little too far, and my weight almost carried me out of the tree.
No.
Gravity worked real well there. That was about 4 years ago, though, so I think I'm doing okay with that now.
Yeah. So have you had any issues with your?
No, just had the surgery and everything with that, and I've been fine since then.
Okay, good. Let's see here. Have you had any imaging done prior to coming in?
No, I didn't have any imaging done.
Okay, and you said the medication is the Lasix. How often are you taking the Lasix?
Lasix, I think it's twice a day. I don't know the milligram dosage or anything on it, but it's just whatever the prescription is. I follow that pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so if you could bring that in once again, and I'll just look at it and I'll make sure.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, don't worry about your next visit. Bring it in.
Okay.
Don't worry about it today.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you have any do you feel like you have any barriers to being here or learning?
Yeah, well, not so much learning, but just the amount of time that I can give to it.
Okay.
I've got a lot going on with work. I'm working a lot every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted after work is done and everything. My back hurts and all that, so I just want to lay down once work is done. I also want to spend time with my grandkids. I just don't know how much time I have to give to it. I'm really going to try to make it as much as I can, but I I figure it'll get better on its own eventually. So, I mean, I'll do my best to make it here as often as I can, but no guarantees.
Yeah, no, and I thank you for that. Thank you for being here today, and I thank you for
You're welcome.
giving therapy a chance. I know you said this is your first time,
Mm-hmm.
and then so I think here at therapy, I really think we can benefit you.
Okay.
And helping your injury from what I see so far.
Okay.
It shows that. So what's your best learning style? How do you feel like you learn best?
Generally, it's like if I can get up and do it myself, like see you do it, and then maybe have you critique me while I'm doing it and make sure that I'm doing it right. I think that'll benefit me a lot.
Okay, good. So like with here, we give out exercises. I'll print out like pages for you to take home of like exercises. You would like rather me see me do it first,
Yeah.
and then show you.
That would be really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to do that.
That'd be great.
All right. Now we get down to the nitty gritty, Mr. Flooney. I kind of want to talk about. Can you tell me about what happened? Like what brought on your pain?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like traumatic or anything like that. It's just been getting worse over the last, I'd say, 4-ish months. It's gradually been getting worse. I've had more and more difficulty looking up. I noticed that more like with the airplanes. Like it would just get gradually worse over the weekend, be more painful whenever I was out there flying with my kids. That again, there's nothing traumatic that I can think of where I can pinpoint a certain time where it happened. The back though, that started about 3 months ago, so that was a little later. I'd say about 3 months ago, a couple of weeks after the neck pain started.
Okay, so you said a couple of weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
So they both been going on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how are they? You said your pain has gotten worse. Your neck pain. How's your back pain? Has it worsened as well?
It's worsened as well. It's just gradually gotten worse since it started. That one, same thing. Nothing traumatic really happened with that. It just started getting worse.
Okay. Have you had any previous pain like
no,
this?
No, first time this happened. First time it's happened.
Or in the neck or the back?
No, I haven't really had anything.
Okay. So now, last thing I want to ask is, what are your goals to get out of physical therapy?
I just want to be able to move my neck like I have been in the past. Be able to play pool again with my friends, my buddies after work. Be able to fly the airplanes again with my grandkids. I miss spending that time with them, and I'd really like to get back to doing that. Just getting through work easier. It sucks enough on its own having to sit at the workstation all day, but just make life a little bit better by making it not as painful.
Yeah, I get that. And so with physical therapy, your goals are going to be my goals.
Okay.
I think this is more than me telling you what to do. I think it's more of a partnership.
Yeah.
And then so when we come together and we do that and we're focused on your goals, I think we can for sure get your range of motion in your neck back. We can get you back to playing with your kids.
Yeah.
Back on a pool table playing billiards with your friends. So yeah, I think these are more than reasonable goals, and I think with physical therapy we can treat that.
Sounds good.
So for the next part of the examination, I'm going to just want to show you my test, kind of like look at you, observe you, and then inform more of my diagnosis from there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then so before I get started with this part of the exam, I want to ask how your pain is on that scale of 1 to 10. I mean, 0 to 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
0 to 10.
yeah.
I want to ask how your pain is right now.
Probably like a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And remember me talking about the blood pressure thing before we get started?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take that right now.
Okay.
Would you mind removing your jacket for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Just going to get the devices.
Yeah. Totally fine. Take your time.
When's the last time you had your blood pressure taken?
Last time I was with my doctor.
You had a doctor?
Yeah.
When was that? When was the last doctor visit?
Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Not super long ago.
Alrighty. You which
I'm left-handed.
Left-handed? That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get at. Alright. So I want you to relax here.
Let me help you out there.
Thank you.
I didn't know PTs took blood pressure.
Yeah, we do a lot. We do.
That's cool.
I actually have this wrong. Let me go ahead and twist it around. So
Yeah,
there
totally
we go.
fine.
I have it upside down. That was the problem.
Oh no.
They keep switching up these devices and the way these things
They do.
look. And
You don't have one of those mechanical ones?
hey, we're not that fancy yet.
Man. Those mechanical things make it easy. I
Yeah,
didn't
they
even
do.
know. This was back in my day. People were having to do this. I thought society would have progressed by now.
Hey, we're progressing slowly but surely,
Slowly
right?
but surely, yeah.
There we go. All right, you want to go ahead and relax for me?
Yeah.
There we go. got it. It says you're pretty healthy, man.
Great. Those must be working.
It was 130/80, so I think you're doing pretty well today.
Guess I'm doing okay.
Yes, sir. I do want to tell you, though, at any point in time during this evaluation, if you feel lightheaded or dizzy or you need a break or something, let me know.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Don't hesitate to tell me.
Okay.
Alrighty. Get this back in the box.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Flooney. During this part of the examination, I'm just gonna kind of look at how you are, like how you sit, your posture, and different things like that. And then, so, would you mind taking your shirt off for this part of the exam?
Well, I can do that. Put all my overweight self out here.
Overweight? You've been dropping weight, so you've been doing good.
A little bit.
I want to see your gains.
Yeah. The decrease in beer intake.
Exactly. So I'm kind of just gonna see how you are when you're sitting. Just pretend you're at your work desk.
Okay.
Yeah, just pretend you're just go ahead and squish the edge of the table for me a little bit. See you. Pretty built.
I don't know what you're looking at.
All right, Mr. Flooney, you mind if I have you stand up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look at you standing as well. Mind taking your shoes off from me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll let you leave your socks on today.
Good deal.
What did your kids say when you were telling them you were coming to physical therapy?
I don't know. They didn't really know much about it.
Yeah? How many kids do you have?
Just 2 kids.
Just 2 kids?
Yeah, all the grandkids are from one of them, though.
Okay.
The other one's not married yet.
Not yet? So
Not yet.
They're going to get...
Not yet. Fingers crossed they will at some point before I die. Who knows how much longer I've got.
You've got time. All right, Mr. Flooney, so what I'm going to have you ask you to do, can I have you walk to the wall over there?
Yeah.
And then walk back to me. Come back to me.
Okay.
Good. All right, I'm going to have you do it again, but I'm just going to stand from this side.
Okay. I can
And
do
I'm
that.
see you walk to the wall for me. And then back for me. How does walking feel?
Feels okay.
Yeah. Ever have any trouble with walking?
No, not any problems with walking.
Okay. Good. You mind go ahead and taking a seat?
Okay.
Actually, before you sit down, can you show me something that reproduces your pain? There's some kind of movement or task that reproduces the pain.
Just looking up at the ceiling. Like, I can't really get my head much further than right there, just because it hurts a lot. But if I was to look even further, I'd be able to hurt even more.
Okay. Okay. Looking up at the ceiling is one thing that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and take a seat for me.
Okay.
All right, Miss Lynn, I'm just gonna raise the table up a little bit.
Okay.
Your feet are gonna be off the ground, so I just want you to be careful. Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you bring it up just a little bit so your feet are standing. You mind scooching to the edge of the table for me? It might help you keep your feet on the ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of test your shoulders.
Okay.
I know you said your pain's mostly in your back and your neck, but the shoulders are kind of like correlated to that, or it's relevant to that area. It's attached, and so I want to take you to make sure your shoulders and everything is causing a problem. So I'm gonna have you raise your left shoulder over and then back down. How was that?
Feels okay.
Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply a little bit of pressure at when you get up to the top. Okay.
Okay.
So do that again for me. How's that?
Feels okay.
Okay. Now you do the same thing, but extending. Good. And back down. And I want you to do it one more time. I'm gonna apply that pressure. Okay.
Okay.
Good. And then one more time, I want you to take your arm up over here. And back down. How's that?
Feels okay.
All right. I'm gonna do it one more time. And then. How's that?
Feels good.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the side that's been bothering me a little bit more.
Okay.
So I want you to go ahead and raise your right arm over your head and back down. And I want you to lift it up again one more time for me. I'm going to apply that pressure.
Feels okay.
And then to the back, and then back down. I'm going to have you do it one more time.
Okay.
and then we're gonna do the one here.
Okay.
Up to the side and back down, and then one more time.
Feels okay.
Okay. So yeah, your shoulders look pretty good. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just measure how your neck's moving.
Okay.
This next part. Once again, if there's anything that bothers you throughout this, let me know that it does, and let me know when it does. Okay.
Okay.
So for the first thing I'm gonna have you do, can I have you bend your neck straight forward and down, and then back up? Good. Can I have you extend your neck back for me? No. How's that feel?
Feels okay.
Alrighty.
A little painful going back though.
A little painful going back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you mind where at when you?
If I'm going back,
Where's it painful at?
it feels like stiff and pain, like right about there.
But where at? In your I thought you were specific in your
gotcha.
neck or in your back.
It's more in my neck.
And how does it feel? When you say painful, how painful?
It's just like the pain I don't normally feel with it. Just like
Yeah.
any kind of extension.
Okay.
Achy, sore.
Okay. And then now so I'm gonna ask you to rotate to your left side for me. Just turn it to the left. Okay. And then back.
Those feel okay.
All right, and then rotate to your right for me, and then back.
Feels okay.
Okay, and then for the last thing I'm gonna have you do, it's gonna have you just side bend your head to the left, and then back. How's that?
Feels okay.
And then side bend to the right, and then back.
Feels okay.
Feels okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So now I'm gonna kind of get behind you and do those measurements.
Okay.
For one of these parts, I will have to stand on the table, just because you're so tall.
Okay.
So you mind if I ask you to scoot to the middle of the
I
table
can
for
do
me?
that.
Okay. For the first one, for the flexion, or for just bending your head forward,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have you sorry, there we go. Got it right this time. I'm gonna have you just bend your head forward for me, okay? All right, back
A
up.
little painful doing that.
A little painful doing that one.
Yeah, my neck.
Okay, where at?
Just stiff, like in that neck
Stiff?
region. Yeah.
And that neck in the
The
neck.
neck spot, yeah.
Okay. And then now going back for me.
Yeah, it's painful right there. Same thing in
Also,
that neck
yeah.
spot.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then go ahead and I'm gonna have you. Place this right here in your back. I'm gonna have you bend your head to the left for me this time. How's that?
It feels okay.
Is okay?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then I'm gonna have you bend your head to the right this time. Back. How's that?
Feels okay.
Alright. So now this is where I get up on the table.
Okay.
Make sure you have to stand. You're so tall. I'm gonna have you turn your head to the left and back from you. How's that?
Feels okay.
Feels okay?
Yeah.
You ready to come up? And I'm gonna do the other side. Okay.
Just a little stiff, if anything.
So little stuff. Okay. Your head look. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and bend to the right for me. And you go ahead and go back. How's that?
Same thing, just a little stiff, if anything.
Okay. You mind? I'm just gonna step down behind you. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and document that down.
Okay.
Okay, and so for the next part of this exam, I'm just gonna kind of test like how your nerves are working and how your muscles are working,
Okay.
reflexes, and just a sensation in your skin, and then make sure you're doing fine there. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. You mind if I move your shoes over here?
That's okay.
So that I don't trip over them.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the first part of this exam, I'm going to be testing the sensation of your skin, and so what I'm going to do is, if you mind rolling your pants up, I'm just going to show you. You're going to feel a light touch, like this.
Okay.
Okay, on your skin. I want your eyes closed during this part of the exam, so I can make sure I'm getting a true sign of
Okay.
of how your nerves are working. Yeah. You're so tall, man.
It's a little bit of a problem.
I hope my kids are as tall as you. Alrighty.
Make for good basketball players.
So I'm going to be kind of up in your face area for this first part.
Okay.
Okay. So during this exam, is it okay that I'm going to place mine?
Yeah.
Okay. And wanted to make sure. Does this feel the same as this?
Yes.
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 And Does this feel the same as this?
Yes.
All right, you can go ahead and open your eyes. How are you doing? Still doing okay?
Doing good, yeah.
Alrighty, so for the next part of the exam, I'm going to kind of test some of the strength in your muscles and nerves, okay?
Okay.
So for this first part, I'm just going to have you bend your head down. Okay, I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure here, and just want you to resist my push, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Back up. How's that?
Good.
Good. All right, I'm going to place my hands right on here, but not on your ears, and I want you just to try to rotate your head to the left for me. Hold, hold, hold. Good. And then to the right. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Yeah, good. I want you, the next thing is to shrug your shoulders up. I'm going to apply down. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. And then now I want you to do your shoulders. Good. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. Can you mind scooting your head for me? Just look right there where your feet are flat on the ground. Good. For this next part, I want you to flex your arms up. Not so much, a little bit further down. I'm just going to test the. I'm going to start with this side, and I'm just going to pull over. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. And then you mind trying to push your wrist out towards me?
Yeah.
Or hold it against me. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. And then we do the same thing here. Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. And then the same thing with the wrist. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. And then now for the next part, I'm going to have you push out and then curl your wrist. So just resist my force and you'll be fine, okay? So let me push you back, okay?
Okay.
Hold, hold, hold. And then let me pull this out. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Right here, same thing. Let me push you in. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Now let me pull your wrist out. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. Next thing I want is your thumbs up, and I'm just going to test the strength of your thumb. Ready? Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. And also with this, I just want to see how strong your fingers are, so I'm going to kind of uncurl it. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. And right here. Hold, hold, hold. Ready? And I want you to have your fingers closed right here. You're not pull them apart. Okay? Hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. And then spread them big. Here we go. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay? Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so for the next part, I'm going to test the reflexes.
Okay.
So this part, I'm going to have you not look as well.
Okay.
But for the first one, I want you to allow your arms right here. Good. I have this pretty little hammer here.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm hitting myself with it for the first one and not you.
Okay.
So I'm just going to apply pressure here. I'm just going to test reflex. You might have to go ahead and look away from me. Good. And then for the next one, I'm going to have you.
Okay.
Go ahead and document this down.
Okay.
Alrighty, and then so for the, I'm going to test the other side now, okay?
Okay.
And then so, same thing. Go ahead and relax your arm down for me. That. Good. Good. And then might not have you.
Yeah.
Good. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Sorry. We're going to have this tight space in here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so for the next part, I'm just kind of test a little bit more, getting more testing the strength of your muscle.
Okay.
So for this part, can I have you lie on your stomach?
Uh-huh.
Actually head down that way.
Okay.
Good. Alrighty, so for this part, I'm just gonna have you bring your arm up to the side for me. Good. And then I want you to bend your elbow right here for me. Alright? And then relax right here.
Okay.
And now I want you to hold your arm in this position.
Okay.
So can you relax? And can you take your arm up to that position? Good. Can you hold it there for me?
Yes.
Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. And so for the next part, what I want is I want you to bring your scapula down, and so I want you to really pull your scap back for me. Back, back, back. Good. And now I want you to relax this arm when you do it, and now I want you to take your arm up. Straight up here. Can you hold that for me?
Yeah.
Alright. Now don't let me push you down, okay? Ready?
Actually, I hold it. There's a problem.
Holding there a problem?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mark that down. All right, I'm going to try both of these on your other side, okay?
Okay.
Make sure mine is rotating. Make sure you're fine here. It's enough,
Okay.
it's enough room for this. All right, and so can you put yourself in that same position?
Yeah.
Ready? And hold right there.
Okay.
Hold. Okay, good. And then you can do the same thing. So I want you to, before your straps back, and then take your arms forward.
Oh,
That's too much? Oh, okay, yeah. All right. All right, Mr. Pliny, what I'm going to have you do now is I'm going to have you just roll over onto your back.
Okay.
Good. Alrighty, and then so for the first thing I want you to do is we're going to do, I'm just going to test some of your neck, how strong it is and how long it can last. So what I want you to do is, I'm going to have you make a double chin with your neck, so fold your neck up, good, hold there. Do you mind and come back down? Alright, so what I'm going to have you do is hold that position for as long as you can, okay?
Okay.
Alright, ready? Go ahead and do it for me. Good.
That's about as long as I can do it.
As long as you can do it? Okay. Alright, Mr. Fleming. So while you're right there, I'm just going to go ahead and assess some how your muscles are.
Okay.
How they're feeling, if they're tight.
Okay.
And the different, I'm going to also just go for the different the joints. They're
Okay.
called joints. It's where the bone meets the other bone.
Okay.
Kind of see how that feels in your neck and your back, and then I'll turn you over and do the same thing, okay?
Okay.
Alright, ready? So I'm just going to kind of get in here. You mind scooching to the edge of the table a little bit more for me?
Yeah.
Just sliding it a little bit more. Thank you. A little more. By the way, I'm just going to have your head rest in my hand.
Okay.
Good. Just testing, feeling for the muscles in your neck. Trying to see how they're moving.
Okay.
Good. Feel your traps.
Okay.
I'll say your traps. I just mean your upper back muscles.
Okay.
How's all this feeling?
At
At any point,
Just
just let me know how it feels.
just a little sore.
Sore where?
Kind of as you move further back.
Further back?
Yeah. Just kind of
Okay.
back on the shoulder blades.
Okay.
Where you're like feeling like further down right there.
Mhm.
It feels like stiff.
Okay, still?
Yeah. Hurts a little bit, but not awful.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna see how your head's moving. Okay. Go ahead and slide down for me. So I can, okay. There we go, where your head's back on the table. Alright. I want you to roll to your stomach one more time. Just so I can kind of feel those muscles in the back.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. It's nice and relaxed, okay? Like one thing, I'm just feeling the muscles in your upper back.
Okay. Ooh, as you further down there, it's kind of stiff,
Stiff?
kind of sore, and it kind of hurts.
Okay. I'll kind of ease off that, okay?
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to have you, I'm just going to do some little, it's going to feel like a massage, okay? I'm just going to kind of feel how your spine feels.
It's a little tight.
Tight around this region?
Yeah, a little stiff.
Okay. Alright. I think I got a good idea of what's going on here.
Okay.
You mind going ahead and sitting up for me?
Yeah.
Easy. Good. I'm going to lower the table back down, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, Mr. Flynn. And then so, what seems to me is you seem to have some very stiff and tight muscles
Okay.
in your upper back, and you have some kind of like some muscles in your your front of your body that are kind of weaker,
Okay.
and then also the muscles around this bone right here, your shoulder, kind of in the back of your shoulder,
Uh-huh.
a little bit weaker as well.
Okay.
And so what I want to do is I want to work on strengthening some of those muscles, and then also getting a little bit more motion in your neck.
Okay.
I think I'm doing that. We'll get some more motion in your neck.
Okay.
And then so for this next part, what I'm going to do, it's called scapular retraction.
Okay.
And then so what this should help with, it should help with your posture, and then in turn also increase some of the motion in your neck. So I'm going to have you, I want you just to squeeze your scapulas back together, like so, but not so much high. So go bring it back. I want you to squeeze back, and I want you to take your shoulders down. Good. I want you to hold that for 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then relax. All right. I want you to just do 5 more of those for me.
Okay.
I want you to know how that feels.
Feels okay. It's just a little different.
Yeah.
Besides that, it feels okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels different than
It
normal.
feels different, normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it helps a little bit though.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
It hurts, but like it
First
feels
time.
just painful, but it feels good.
Painful, but it feels
Yeah.
good? Okay. So when you're doing this exercise, I don't want like, there's no such thing as bad pain and good pain. And I want to try to stay away from bad pain. So I want to stay away from pain that's like too much to bear.
Okay.
You should feel a little bit of pain, like, but almost like just like your muscles are strengthening, your muscles are working.
Okay. That's kind of what that pain felt like.
Okay. And one more thing I want to do. It's called a stretch. I'm just gonna stretch kind of this muscle here. Your upper trap seems to be really tight.
Okay.
So what you do is I want you to grab onto the edge of the table with your right arm.
Okay.
And then with your left arm, I want you to lean your head over to the left and let the weight of your hand sink down, and hold that for 30 seconds for me. Okay.
Okay.
How's that feeling?
Feels good. I mean, it's it's tight, but it feels like it's like lengthening while I'm doing this.
Okay.
So hopefully, it doesn't feel great right now, but hopefully it'll feel good later on.
Okay. And then go ahead and come out of it.
Okay.
Okay. And then you mind doing that? We're gonna do it 2 more times. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll switch sides. Good. 30 seconds. I'm gonna do it 1 more time.
Okay.
How's it feeling?
It feels like longer.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Good. That's a good sign. Alrighty, good. Let's
Okay.
go ahead and switch sides.
Okay.
Good. Go ahead and relax. Good. And then go back into it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, Mr. Flynn. So you remember that one thing when I was pushing on your back and I was doing kind of like pushing on your upper back with my hand
Yeah.
and your spine there? What I was doing is trying to get the joint to move more.
Okay.
And so that scap retraction should help with that.
Okay.
Pulling your scaps back together should help with that. And then this one is going to help with the motion in your neck. When I was taking your measurements, I noticed you were a little bit tight.
Yeah.
So that's what that was for. So what I want to do is I want to just retake your range of motion and how your neck's moving from right to left.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you come up here again, and you mind doing that thing again for me where you turn your head over your
Yeah.
Good. And then go back. Good. And go back. You know how do you feel doing that?
I feel good. Like my pain's a little more. I can figure out just because all the stuff that's going on. But besides that, I feel pretty good.
Yeah. The motion actually increased a few degrees each
Okay.
way.
Sweet.
So that's progress. And one more thing, you mind standing up and just showing me that motion you did earlier? Remember I said?
Yeah. I feel like I can move a little more now.
Yeah.
It's still hard. It's like the end range of it, but I can move a little more.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
And so that's pretty good. Actually, you can go ahead and throw your shirt back on.
Okay. Perfect. It's cold here.
Yeah. And then so with scheduling, I think you should come for 2 times a week for 6 weeks.
Okay. I'll do my best. We can schedule it. I'll do my best to come in twice a week.
Okay. Twice a week, that's our best, and if you can't make it, we can always try to work around it.
Okay.
But for at least for these first few weeks, I want you to come in twice a week and
Okay.
get as much as we
Yeah.
can. Okay.
I'll do my very best to do so.
Alrighty. And then so I printed out your exercises for you that I have.
Okay.
Going.
Thank you.
You're gonna do those scap retractions and those stretches.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll walk you up to my receptionist desk and
Okay.
we'll get you scheduled for the first
Sounds
visit.
good.
Any questions for me at all?
I'm good.
All right. I have time.
I'm okay. I'm good.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Flooney, and you have a good day. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.